why I came from America to South Africa. Man, South Africa is way more than what they show on TV.
And I was only meant to be here for 3 weeks, but I ended up staying for 3 months and just completely fell in love. And my favorite place in the whole entire world. I love it so much. And if you live here, you know, it's just like the most magic place in the world.
South Africa is a home to everyone, and South Africans make you feel welcome when you come to the country. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you're new to the channel, you are highly welcome. For my returning viewers and my amazing subscribers, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. These foreigners share the reasons why they choose to move to South Africa and leave their country. Let's take a look at the video, and please do not forget to like the video and comment.
Okay, why I came from America to South Africa. Well, I actually came to South Africa 6 years ago, and I came here from LA. Man, South Africa is way more than what they show on TV. On TV, all you see is issues with the president, no water, food shortages, no electricity. You see the worst. You never see anything great, you know. So my first month, I was staying on Long Street in Cape Town, and my rent, I think it was like 5,000. No, it was like 8,000 rand, somewhere around there, 8,000 rand. And then the first job I booked paid me 40,000 rand. That first job, that first month, and I was like, wait a minute. 8,000 rand for my job, per month for my rent, but this job just paid me 40,000. Like, oh man, I think I need to like stay here.
And explain why it is that I live in Johannesburg. You know, as an American who moved to South Africa by choice, I have never lived in Cape Town. I like Cape Town; it's beautiful, but I've always lived in Joburg, and I struggled to explain why. And I started like trying to write down a top 5 list of like my favorite things here, or the top reasons why I live here. And I'm just failing. But I think if I had to narrow it down to one thing, and this is the thing I noticed almost immediately upon arrival here, 15 years ago, is Joburg is such a creative city. The art, the culture, the fashion is everywhere. Like, you know, you can't miss it. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been driving down a road, any road in Joburg, and I'll just see someone wearing an amazing outfit, and I just am amazed and will almost have an accident, you know, because I'm just trying to check out this person's like amazing clothes. There's so much art here. It's everywhere. It's in galleries, but it's also on the street. It's in shops, like the fashion, just the creative ways that people learn how to make a living in Joburg, because this has always been a gold rush city. It's the place where people come. I mean, it's called Igoli, which means, you know, city of gold. And it's where people have always come to make it. And you have to really hustle to make it here. And people learn to do that in all kinds of creative ways, which creates all kinds of interesting stories. And that's what caught me up here. You know, when I first got here, I started writing stories about the people I met at the places I went. And that brought up my creativity and turned me into an artist, which I had never been before in 35 years of living in the United States. You know, I feel like Joburg has turned me into an artist, and that's what makes living here so great.
Why did I move back from England to Cape Town, South Africa with my British husband? The answer is very, very simple, but I'm going to give you guys a few hints of why I moved back. Number one, the weather, of course. I absolutely miss seeing the sun. It just makes me so much happier. I am not a winter girl. I've always not been a winter girl. Number two, the food. The food is so much better in South Africa. And number three, the people. There is no people on the planet like South Africa. Honestly, we are the most friendliest people you will ever find in all your life. And was it a blessing for me to move to the UK? 100%. It showed me what I didn't want to be like. It showed me what I missed and took for granted all this time. And having said that, I definitely don't have anything against the UK. I don't think that you should go and live in the UK with the intention, especially if you've just arrived there and you're watching this video, I don't want you to think, you're going to get bullied, or you might move there and you would like everything that I've just mentioned that I didn't like. It's not a competition. It's an individual choice. I get so many messages from expats around the world, saying they want to move back as well. They're in the process of moving back. There's no place like home. But the reality is, Tom and myself, my husband, if we weighed up our pros and cons and we actually found out that we could have a better life here in terms of my mental health, number one. Number two, I just wanted to be happy again. I lost myself. When I say lost myself, I had to pretend to be something that I'm not, because the minute you are yourself in a foreign country, you will hear that that's not how we do things here. And that's fine. It might work for other people, but for 7 years, it was just a constant moving back and forth. And I feel like a lot of people think that Tom and myself just planned this over the past couple of months. We've actually spoken to our close friends and family about this for years. The plan was always there. And Tom and myself were very careful about our plans. We did save up a bit of money. We bought a house on purpose so that we could make some profit off it and come back here with some money, and just live a better life. For you, a better life might be living in the UK and all of those things. For me, the pros and the cons looks different for everyone. And I do appreciate people who move abroad for a better life, because if I had to do it all over again, I probably would. But I think there's a time and place where you have to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, are you happy? And if the answer is no, only you can make that decision. I've just had so many different conversations with people wanting to move back, asking me for my advice. And I said to them the following: please do not quote me on my experiences in Cape Town, South Africa. Please, if you come back, make sure you do your own research based on where you're going to live. If you're going to move to Durban or you're going to move to Joburg, that's very different from Cape Town. And even within Cape Town, you have the Cape Flats, you have townships, you have the suburbs, you have Camps Bay, you have different places. So no matter what, we're all going to have different experiences. I am very grateful that the UK took me in. It gave me a very, very good life. It made me very, very stable in life. It matured me into this young woman that I am today. It gave me a very good husband as well. But the reality is, I just love my country and I'm very passionate about South Africa. And I'm never, ever going to let anyone tell me otherwise. I love being back here. And just in the first month, we've been back for a month, I've already made 5 South African friends. I couldn't do that in the 7 years that I was in the UK.
But one of the things I miss about South Africa, living in the UK, one would definitely have to be the people. Like, in as unbiased as I can be, South Africans are definitely much friendlier than anywhere I know, and much more genuine and happy, like, just in general. And I totally miss that. Like, the other day I was in the shop and I heard this guy talking Afrikaans to his child. If you know me, I can't speak Afrikaans. I was going to say, hey, bro, but 2 is definitely the food and the fruits and vegetables, everything in that department. I miss having good fruits, a nice peach, a nice plum, everything like that, juicy. It's crazy. It doesn't, not in this UK. And like having a steak for like a alright price, you know what I'm saying? Biltong, everything like that. Just, whoo, I'm getting hungry. 3, I miss the bar vibes or restaurant vibe, because in South Africa it's kind of like mixed in some restaurants. And I just miss like having like the couches and the chill and having like a nice sunset. Like, oh, I crave it. And nice cocktails.
They have all shared their amazing reasons and points why they choose to move to South Africa, even though they have the opportunity to live in the States. They still choose to live in South Africa. This is to tell you that South Africa is one of the best countries we have in Africa. These people are so wonderful. If not because of South Africans, they cannot get that love they feel when they come to their country. So all thanks to the South Africans for making foreigners feel comfortable in your country. Yes, sometimes people do criticize South Africans, they are racist. At the same time, if you are not a good person, you will not enjoy South Africans. So when you go to South Africa, try to behave yourself, respect the people, respect the land, make sure you are documented. That is one of the big things you have to make sure you are documented. You don't do illegal things. You do the right things. Trust me, you're going to enjoy your stay in the country. These people are really, really friendly. I've seen countless of videos of foreigners giving their points why they love the country so much. If these people are not good, they're not going to be saying these things. So South Africans are really, really one of the best people you can ever come across, because I have friends who are South Africans. They are really, really nice to me. So at the same time, I would also love to see your comments of the comment section of what you also think of the video. And please, at this point, if you have not liked the video, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do more by liking the video, and don't forget to also hit on your subscribe button to join this amazing family. If this is the first time you are coming across my channel, you are highly welcome. Please do not make it your last by subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to the channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.